Larxene's motivations were always the hardest for me to understand. I could never tell what her deal was, why she was in the organization, who she was before she died, why she was such an asshole. But now I understand her. If you didn't know, every cutscene in Kingdom Hearts is named, and her final cutscene is called The Unspoken Secret. When I watch this scene, knowing what I know now, it all makes sense now. Her story has finally clicked into place. Elrena grew up on the mean streets of Daybreak Town. She was a Keyblade kid, and she didn't like people. In fact, she hated people. She was rude, she didn't play well with others, she was very slow to trust, but somehow she knew this girl named Strelitzia. And despite Elrena hating everyone, she felt compelled to find this lost girl. There was just something about her. Strelitzia made other people feel better. So Elrena helped her new ally, Lauriam, investigate. She had heard the bells ring, and that meant she was safe. She was living in a digital lifeboat, a recreation of Daybreak Town. And she had no idea she was in the Matrix. At every step, things got stranger. Strelitzia was dead, but somehow, Elrena was surprisingly lucky. Despite her being perfectly average, she somehow managed to be in the right place at the right time. When all hell broke loose, when an evil witch from the future set an apocalypse in motion, Elrena was in the right room. She was thrown in a pod and sent away. No one knew where she was going to go, or when she would arrive there. But somehow, in this chaos, she was sent to Maleficent's doorstep. It's not clear what happened to her. Was she killed by the evil witch? Was she trained by her? Is that why she knows magic? Does Elrena have more going on under the surface? Only time will tell. One day we might find out. But eventually, she died to the darkness. Her heart was gone. She was a hollow, empty husk, angry and annoyed. She was forced to join the organization. She could have said no, but then she would have died again. Worse than that, she wouldn't exist anymore. So she joined. She did what she was told. She was never nice to anyone. She found her colleagues boring and useless. Men without hearts are nothing at all. She used magic to channel the power of lightning, to slay heartless after heartless, until the day Marluxia had a genius idea, to manipulate a little girl into erasing a boy's mind. Once he was brainwashed by her, he would do anything for her, and they could force him to kill their leaders, to free themselves. Larxene would finally be free again, and Marluxia would be a figurehead, someone to take all the blame when things went wrong. It was perfect for her. She tried to get Axel to help, but he betrayed them. Before she knew it, she was dead. Again. Collateral damage in a useless coup. She was a victim of peer pressure, of organization politics. She lost to a loser kid. When she woke from a year-long nightmare, she was yet again forced to join another organization. If she refused to let Xehanort possess her, she would die for real this time. Desperate for her own survival, and less confident now that she could die again, she made the deal. Give up half her body and become a nobody again. Have Xehanort possess her. She had some fun. Manipulated Elsa from Frozen, got to kick some ass and shoot some sparks, but ultimately she was just another foot soldier, another body to fill out the roster. In the end, she said what no one had the balls to say this whole time, the unspoken truth. She was just along for the ride. Larxene is a real underdog, a fan favorite, and she's just such an asshole, and everybody loves to hate her. I think there's definitely more that can be done with her, especially now that she's Elrena again. I mean, she's got a Keyblade, and she spent time with Maleficent in her past. Maybe there's something more interesting around the corner for her. And according to Xemnas, she and the other mysterious four that I've been slowly talking about are royalty, descendants of characters that we may learn a lot about in the next Kingdom Hearts game, Missing Link. I really like Larxene. I always liked her. She's mean, she's scary, and she doesn't take shit from nobody. Anyway, I'm Aloney the Bard, and that's what I know about her. Thanks for listening. Bye. Oh man, I've really been enjoying diving deeper into some of the more obscure Kingdom Hearts characters. It seems like the more obscure you are, the more likely you'll be relevant in the mobile games. I really can't wait for Missing Link. Now that it's delayed again for a few months, I have a feeling the second that I start marathoning all the old games, that's when it'll drop. So bear with me. I might not completely devour all the cutscenes until like way later. But until then, I got a few bad boys left. If you like this video, here's one where I talk about Vexen, the mad scientist of Kingdom Hearts. I always feel really weird recommending older videos. Videos from just like a few weeks back feel like 1,000 years ago. Anyway, check it out. Bye.